Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn history, today Oceania, and after we've done it, we're gonna do short impingement training. And if you participate in the short impingement training, then it's not at your own risk. This is about the history of Oceania. Oceania. The people of the Pacific Oceania may have been the greatest seafarers of the ancient world. Okay, we don't have a map here, but it's here. They say the whole Pacific, do we not say the region of here, of Southern Asia to Australia, that region. Now, and it is believed or said that these were the greatest seafarers in the ancient world, the people of Oceania. Up until 5,000 years ago, the sea level was lower, and Tasmania, Australia, and New Guinea were all part of one big continent. Now, I don't know where Tasmania is, or if Tasmania has different names in different languages, but Australia is down here and New Guinea would be higher up here. But all is southeast of Asia, so Australia, that region. So the sea level was lower, and these regions from Australia to New Guinea, I'm going to take a look at it. I don't know when the text is, but there's Papua New Guinea, so it must be around here. I don't know if there's no distance. There's New Zealand. I'm gonna look for a moment to find Tasmania. That region where the sea levels were lower and people were able just they were lower. But it was also other regions. I read that also the Channel Tunnel between Britain and France was crossable 5,000 years ago. So the sea level was lower 5,000 years ago. About 50,000 years ago, boat seafaring people crossed the ocean from Southeast Asia and settled in Australia. So not the whole region from Asia, from India or something, to Australia was ground, just the smaller region north of Australia somewhere. Okay, 50,000 years ago, did people drive on little small boats over to Australia from Southeastern Asia. Most early sites are now lost offshore under the sea, which rose to cut off New Guinea and Australia around 5,000 before Christ. Okay, 5,000 years ago, the sea levels started to rise, and many of sites where the people of Oceania lived are underwater, under the sea. Maybe should do a little research. I will know more about it. The Australian Aborigines are descendants of these original inhabitants. So 50,000 years ago, there were people coming on small boats from South Asia to Australia, and they are the descendants of the Aborigines living in Australia. The oldest settlements in New Guinea is 40,000 years old. Do they have a name for it? Because I want to look it up. The oldest settlement, 40,000. I heard the oldest town would be Damascus with around 10,000 years. These are 40,000. This is, I don't even know if it's part of Stone Age as far as it goes back. 40,000. About 4,000 before Christ, so 6,000 years ago, domesticated plants and animals reached New Guinea from Asia, and farmers drained fields around an area called Cook Swamp. Many people, however, remained hunters. Okay. 6,000 years ago, there was still New Guinea one way over the land to Australia, and Tasmania. There were coming plants and animals, also with ships probably to New Guinea. Some people started to do farming, and also to hold domesticated animals. And that area is called Cook Swamp. I don't know what language now. But many people still remained to be hunter. Well, 4,000 years ago, people sailed in canoes from Indonesia to colonize Melanesia. It's not Malaysia, it's Melanesia and Micronesia, the islands of the Western Pacific such as Vanuatu. Let's take a look at the map. Vanuatu is on here. Where's Vanuatu? There's Australia, there's Vanuatu. Here's Indonesia. Where's Malaysia? So we find out one. No, not here. People sailed in canoes from Indonesia to colonize Melanesia. Maybe it's Malaysia, but it's connected. Melanesia and Micronesia, and also islands like Vanuatu. Early Melanesians are known by their Lapita pottery, which originated in the Molucca Islands of Indonesia. Okay, there's Indonesia, I just showed it, so there's Indonesia and then Malaysia, so Indonesia north of Australia. And there are the Molucca Islands somewhere near Indonesia, and there had people done these Lapita pottery, so plates, vases, whatever, cups out of pottery. I don't know, papyrus stuff. It's not the stuff. Rowing canoes shown in a 50,000-year-old cave painting in Australia match those that can be seen all over the Pacific region and in caves in South America's Amazon jungle. So now we're having some more details with it. Okay, rowing canoes, and here's a little picture of a bunch of people in such a canoe. Now, these boats, they have a second thing here next to them, and with them they're holding balance. There's one person having the, I don't know what's called, veranda, and making the direction, the other one's here paddling. Or rowing. The rowing canoe is shown in a 50,000-year-old cave painting in Australia. Okay, that is something clear. They found, and we're saying something precisely with detail, they found in somewhere a painting which is 50,000 years old. There people were depicted on stone walls rowing canoes. And these match those that can be seen all over the Pacific region. This painting over canoes used. And in caves in South American Amazon jungle. Rowing canoes shown in a 50,000-year-old cave painting in Australia match those that can be seen all over the Pacific region and in caves in South America's Amazon jungle. Now, I'm still about the first part, 50,000 years old. So 50,000 years old, we had their canoes and paintings of them, and probably were the same people or similar, or people more or less related with each other, or from the same culture, using the same boats and probably the same paintings in different places 50,000 years ago. So to say that the oldest settlement in New Guinea is 40,000 years old makes no sense. If they had in different places of the earth, same canoes of same culture, same people, whatever, 50,000 years ago, then it makes sense that they had settlements 40,000 years ago. And in our second part of the sentence, and these paintings of canoes, of the same types of canoes, with, I think what I mean is the second type of finger next to it, like almost like a, I don't know what's called, a camera, whatever. Where you have, here, I can't see it from up here, here and here, such a thing, a wooden thing. And these type of canoes, I think that is what I mean. Not that common. Now, and they found them also in South America. And you probably know what's South America. But let's look at the map. So where do we have it? So we go here. We know that we're here in Australia. I think it's here, yeah, but maybe with some else. We know we were in Vanuatu. And now we went over here to that side, so it's not that far. Here, but it is far. But it's not that far. Maybe it's shorter because the globe is around it. They're in South America. How far is it? It's pretty far. Okay, the people of Oceania crossed the oceans in canoes like these tens of thousands of years before the great European explorers. So during the end of medieval times, around 1500, there are many people exploring in Europe with sailing ships. Some were driving around Africa to Asia, some people to Northern America and so on. They were exploring with their ships where they could go. But also other parts of the world already, a couple of 10,000 years earlier, people were in such like canoes, I think. I don't know. But it must be these type of canoes where have paintings. Were also driving quite far away. Okay, that is here what we have to Oceania. We will come back in another part, and when we try to look more precise for what is actually written here in facts, And then we try to make a presentation about them so that we have all these information for this. Now we're late on time. If you were here for history in Oceania, you can go directly to the next part of history, or history Oceania. We will do now the short impingement training. If you stay and participate in the short impingement training, then it's going to be almost good in stable stance. And we're doing, I think, shorter circuits. We're coming back, up, and front, and down. And backwards. Now long arms, strong fists, and go as far back as you can with the shoulders. Higher up, under, front, down, and back. Up, and in front, and down, and now backwards. Higher up, and back, down, front, up, back, down. And now we're doing the accelerating motorcyclist. Ankle to the knees, hinge forward with a straight back, as your arms hang, and pinch the scapulas together with it. Big fists, lift the arms up and still pinch the scapulas. Lift the arms down, shoulders in and around, pinch the scapulas together with it. Big fists, lift the arms up and still pinch the scapulas together. The arms down, shoulders. And now the sheet jump into the knees, hinge forward with the jump back, with the arms in, make fists, turn the arms to the inside, lift the arms out, bring them together, straight up, bring your shoulders down, together. Arms high up, heads together, shoulders down, together. And the second round, into the knees, hinge forward with the round back, with the arms hanging, make fists, turn the arms to the inside, arms high up and together. Straighten up, shoulders down and back. Arms high up and together, shoulders down and together. And now, just lift the arms up and observe what the scapulas are doing. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. And the next exercise, now the arms to the side, and again just observe what the scapulas are doing. We should go now to the outside of the rib cage, now back together, more or less. And that was the last time. Another word, lift arm down, arms strong fist, shoulders down and together. Turn the arms to the inside, shoulders down and together. Arms to the outside, shoulders down, together. Arms to the inside, shoulders down, together. Arms to the outside, shoulders down, together. Next exercise, arms to the outside, a bit in front. Take the arms into pronation, and shoulders down and together. Arms in front, shoulders down and together. And change. Arms back, shoulders up and in front. And change. Arms in front, shoulders down and together. Change. Arms back, shoulders up. And next exercise, a shrug. Lift the arms up and shrug the shoulders up and release all down. Another round, the arms up and the shoulders up and release all down. And the last round, arms up, shoulders up and all down. Now the sunlight, you can use a sock or something, have it with a long arm at the outside, let it fall down and try to catch it again. On the other side. Now stretching. We bring one arm front, shoulder is back, down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm, go a bit back with the shoulder, turn the palm up to the sky. A bit. The other arm in front, Shoulders back and down. Pull the arm in, half the fingers. Try to relax the arm. Go back with the shoulder. Turn the palm to the sky. That was the short version, Jack. I thank you very much, and until next time.